How to understand and use the power of compounding to build or even rebuild your account. And so often as I'm coaching one of my trader clients, we always seem to end up on the topic of trade size. Now, if you've been following along each week with my blogs, you should know a little about how a trader's emotion of greed will ultimately cause the size of their trades to increase beyond good risk management levels. And it seems that the typical beginning trader, when they are starting out, develops a serious case of impatience and wants to see just how fast they can increase the size of their account balance. And as I've said already, this is directly due to their greed kicking in. And as I've seen all too often, this leads to the trader overtrading, taking too much risk, and ultimately blowing out their account, and in all too many cases, just giving up. Now, if these same traders actually went in the opposite direction and set their short-term goal to small, consistent gains, then they just might see their long-term results far outperform anything they might have envisioned. So the topic I would like to address today is how the power of compounding can result in unbelievable returns from just small, consistent gains. Trades that are well within the limits of good risk management at the same time require fewer actual trades than what the same trader might have been doing. I think that in trading, if done correctly, less is more. And what I mean by this is, if you were to take two different traders, both starting out, and allowed one trader to try and produce as much gains as possible, taking too much risk and trading too big, and then compare that to the second trader who slows down and takes smaller, safer trades and practices good risk management and allows the power of compounding to do the heavy lifting for him, you would every time see the slower trader end up far ahead of the more aggressive trader, and that is if the more aggressive trader even managed to last without blowing up their account. I would take this opportunity to give everyone a real-life example of what could be possible. If you follow us on Facebook pages, you'll know that we post some of our trades for all of you guys to follow along with and trade with us. So what I thought I would do is go back 3 months and use those actual trades as a basis for this example. So I want to use these trades for 2 reasons. One, since you can go to our Facebook pages and see where we open the trades, you can do your own research and see how each of these trades would have worked out. We, of course, also post when we close out the trades and the actual results of each trade. And you can also then do your own back testing and verify what the results would have been. And number 2, since these trades are small in size and the beginning trader could take these same trades and only trade one contract, which will allow them to trade even in small accounts. And the purpose of this example is to illustrate how taking small, less risky trades over time can produce really nice gains, and again, this will be due to the compounding effect. So here are the spreadsheets showing the past 3 months' trades that we posted on our Facebook page. Remember, these are only a small example of the trades we take each month, but since these are posted, it'll be easy for you to verify. And what I would like to do now is average out these numbers. Everything will be based on trading one contract. Larger accounts could, of course, trade multiple contracts, but I want to base this example for the small account. So you can see here we have trades: crude oil, natural gas again, another natural gas, crude oil, euro, gold, and a crude and another natural gas. You can see here the dates that we opened the trades, dates that we closed the trades, the premium that we collected when we opened the trade, and the amount of risk, in other words, the amount of money we had to tie up to put the trade on. And based on the amount we collected versus what we had to tie up, this is the percentage return we would get, and also for how many days the trade will be open. So in other words, here we got 23.52% for 33 days. Here we got 25.41 for 18 days, 27.94 for 26 days, 15.22 for 28 days, 20.42 for 17 days, 30.79 for 23, 33.41 for 40, 25.82 for 25 days, and 22.45 for 28 days. So the total gains came out to $380.55, and if we divide that by 3 months, that equals $126.85 average per month. Total capital required is $1,148.54, and if you divide that by 3 months, you get an average of $482.85 each month. And in this case, I'd like to double this amount so that we have an extra level of safety. So readjusted capital required would be $965.70 per month, or we could just say we could do all this with an account size of $1,000. Then, based on these numbers, we would like to assume that with the actual size of $1,000, you could on average produce a monthly gain of $126.85. So our actual average per trade percentage return would be 24.98% based on required capital of $482.85. But since we've doubled that amount and rounded it up to 1,000, then the adjusted return would be 12.6%. Now again, to be conservative, let's cut that monthly percentage return down to just 10% per month. So for this example, we have cut the monthly and we've doubled the cash balance required to carry these trades. Now let's see what these adjusted returns would grow to with the help of compounding. Also, this example assumes that the account grows and the cash balance gets larger. You will increase the number of contracts, but only at the speed the system allows. So in other words, as soon as the cash balance doubles, then you would increase your average trade size from 1 contract to 2 contracts and so on. Always keep the trade to cash ratio the same as when you first started out. And lastly, we will look at a 4-year plan, assuming that we make no additional deposits into the account and make no withdrawals for the entire 4-year term. Of course, any additional deposits would just allow the account to produce even better. Now, as you can see from the spreadsheet, by month 48, our balance would have gone from $1,000 to $88,197.49, and our monthly gains would have gone from $100 in the first month to $8,819.75 by the 48th month. Now, of course, we have to say that past performance is no guarantee of future gains, but I personally know that we've been having these types of results with these trades every month. But keep in mind that I cut our monthly percentage returns and I doubled our capital required just for the extra layer of safety. So I encourage you to do your own independent research. Go to our Facebook page and look at the trades that we're referencing for this blog and check them out for yourself. Also, we encourage you to track our future trades and follow along with those also. You should also be going forward and paper trade any of our future trades that we post to get more comfortable with how they perform. Then we encourage you to create your own spreadsheet and keep track of your progress. Now, on our spreadsheets that we use, we also have a column for actual results, and those actual numbers are added into the running total. So the one we used for this example was just projected returns. In our case, the actual returns are better than the projected returns, so your results would be even better. Also, remember that this example was based on an account size of $1,000, and if you were able to say double this, then your results would also double. So your own actual results could greatly differ based on your actual account size and the number of the amount of capital you could devote to these trades. And again, as you see here, starting out on December 1st of 2019, account balance of $1,000 and a 10% per month return would be $100. And like I say, these are projected returns. Our actual returns always seem to be better than what this is. But by month 48, your account balance has now grown to $88,197.49, and your average monthly return is $8,819.75. And again, these are purely projected at 10%, and we always do better than that. And plus, as you know, we cut our percentage down from what we actually get, and we also doubled the amount of cash required to do these trades. So everything added in, this is the worst case scenario of something that is actually very nice. So if you took those adjustments back out again, these returns would be much nicer than that. So please take this blog for what it's intended to show, and that you can trade smaller, you can trade safer, and instead of trying to hit a home run on every trade, just play it safe and let the power of compounding do the heavy work for you. Another thing I didn't mention is that with these types of trades, it only requires about an hour or two per month. So these are very simple trades to manage, which is another bonus. Another thing I would like you to consider is that if you are looking for a great way to build up a retirement account, and maybe you're one of those many that feels they're running out of time, this would be the perfect way to make up for lost time without taking on greater levels of risk.